Dirt would say that he's allergic to fruit. That's a claim. That's one of the many famous Dirt Speedman claims is that he's allergic to fruit.
Allergic to fruit? That's wild. You think, he'll like fruit because he likes the sweetness and not because he doesn't like vegetables because there's no flavor. You see, Dirt, I know he's a flavor type of guy because you hear him always smacking his teeth and telling you how juicy a mushroom is. And so, it's surprising that he doesn't like fruit.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's because he says he's allergic. That's what I was getting at. He says Dirt Speedman is allergic to raw fruits. Have you heard this, Lori? Dirt says he's allergic to raw.
Yeah, I've heard it.
It's a myth among the Dirt Speedmans, and that brings us to our first segment here on the House Assembly podcast. I'm joined with Cowboy Nate and Lori today, and our first segment of the day is Know Your Dirt.
No, you're dirt. No, you're dirt.
Yeah,
No,
that's how we're
you're
starting
dirt.
it off today.
No,
Know
you're
Your Dirt. So how we're going to do this is next time Dirt's here, I'm going to ask him the correct answers to these questions. We're not going to know the correct answers until we get to Dirt. But this is a nice time to quiz Cowboy Nate on these questions. Does he know his dirt?
No, you're dirt. No,
We should ask
you're
Lori
dirt.
too.
No,
Yeah,
you're
we should
dirt.
ask all of us.
No, you're dirt.
I'm going to say what I think. You can say what you think, and Lori can say what she thinks. So it's all three of us answering these questions, and Dirt can tell us who's the right one.
I feel like if you or Lori gets it wrong, you guys hang out with him more than I do. So if I get more right than you two, then something's wrong.
I can attest to those words, Nate.
All right, well, let's get this show on the road. The first one is, what is Dirt's favorite food? Cowboy Nate, you can answer this one first.
It's hot wings.
It's not Food Line, 7-Eleven hot dogs.
Ah, damn it. I'm also going to go with 7-Eleven hot dogs. I'm going to say that's... I got to go last, so it's kind of... Lori, yeah, you went with Food Lion. You almost got disqualified there.
I didn't. So.
Well, you almost did. But, all right, so... me and Lori are going to keep it with Dirt's favorite food is 7-Eleven hot dogs. And Nate, you already said it. You said chicken. You said hot wings or chicken wings.
I'm going to add a question. So what does Dirt like on that hot dog?
Always mustard.
I mean, yeah, there is always some mustard on a dirt dog. There's always some mustard on a dirt dog. So who is... This is the second question coming up on Know Your Dirt. Who is Dirt's celebrity crush?
Shia LaBeouf.
I'm a big believer that he likes Jeff Goldblum, and I'm sure that he aspires to meet him one day.
I mean, I aspire to meet Jeff Goldblum one day, and if it's not Jeff, then I'm going to guess Tim Allen, because Tim Allen's always a good pick. We're just going to see what Dirt says. He's not going to know the answers to these before I ask him.
No,
so
you're
kind of just,
No,
playing
you're
this
dirt.
off the cusp.
No,
All right,
you're
the
dirt.
third one is,
No,
where was
you're
Dirt
dirt.
Speedman born?
I think it was in the woods, in a nice shelter, in Deep Creek, in the woods of Deep Creek, in a shelter.
I think he was born in a cave deep in the mountains, and he's friends with Bigfoot, and he just kind of made his way to the beach.
I'm going to say he was born in, I think it's Michigan. I'm just going to say Michigan. Maybe New York. One of those states. He's always cruising around one of those states.
I would say New York is a good possibility.
I mean, New York. I would say New York's a good possibility, but he was doing something in Michigan. He was farting around up there or something. I don't know what he was doing. But we will find out the real answers to those questions once we see Dirt Speedman again. And that'll be coming up here soon. So you can tune in. That's something to look forward to when you tune in. You can be like, oh, what are the real answers? I wonder where Dirt Speedman was born. I just want to know more about Dirt. I want to know my Dirt.
No, you're dirt.
And you can find out more later on our next episode. This is episode 7, 007. Did you ever have Double O? Did you ever have? I'm not a big 007 fan. Nate, I'm sure you've watched those movies. Do you like 007?
I do like it. His tuxedo actually has a classic one in my closet.
Who's your 007? Is your 007 the James Cameron? What's his name? James Craig. Something like that.
It's Daniel Craig.
It's Daniel Craig. You're right, Daniel Craig. Who's James Craig? James Craig's. I think I knew him in second grade. I don't know.
I think the best one is the one that looks just like 007.
Pierce Brosnan. That's the one I like because he was on the cover of GoldenEye, the N64 game. I never had an N64, but my cousin Austin had an N64, and I played GoldenEye on that, and it was definitely a thrill. I mean, just 007's now one of my favorite heroes. Who are some of... We could do a little, like, tier thing. We could put our little heads down at the bottom, and name who's your favorite heroes and who's your favorite villains. You get 2 heroes and 2 villains, and I'll put your favorites right there on the screen. Cowboy Nate, you can go first.
Okay, I'm gonna say Spider-Man and the Flash, and I think my villains will be let's go Reverse Flash. He's the villain of Flash, if no one knew that. And then my second one, I don't know. I like Batman.
I was just waiting for you to stop talking so I can just take a shit all over this.
All over the Flash, dude.
Just my top favorite heroes would be I like Moon Knight. He's pretty good. I like the X-Men as a whole. Just the unit. I like the X-Men. But for villains, that's hard to pick. I mean, for villains, I would have to say the Joker. Yeah, of course. I wanted to talk about that. It's on. I have it written down here on the thing, saying that the new Joker trailer was really good. But the Joker definitely, and then probably like MODOK from X-Men, the head guy. Yeah, he was looking good.
Wasn't he like the other magnet guy with a cap?
I don't know if he had magnet abilities. Magnets, I'm not sure how they even work. Lori, who would be your favorite heroes and your favorite villains?
My favorite hero would have to be Master Shake from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I don't really have another hero. I don't really enjoy heroes.
I would have to agree. I do not enjoy heroes either.
But I do have to say that one of my all-time favorite villains right now is Captain Aizen from the anime Bleach. And I don't know if you've seen that, but...
I have not. Nate, have you seen that?
No, I haven't. I just know there's I can't say it. Never mind.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I'm sorry.
No, but Aizen is like top tier villain for me, honestly. Like he is like the most evil, like and he goes through like mini transformations and just becomes more evil.
Is a mini transformation better than just like a regular one? So if you have a regular transformation, it's not as good as if you had a smaller mini one.
Not mini as in small, mini as in multiple.
Oh, multiple. I thought he was just having like the iPod Nano of transformations, and it wasn't that big of a deal.
No,
So let me ask: does small and mini, does that go with everyday life of situations, or is that just with? I don't know.
Where are you going with this, Nate? Where are you going with this? You just started talking about small and mini. What? Nate, you're all over. Nate's out of control. Cowboy Nate he's had a few too many at the saloon.
Actually, I'd like to add that I guess Prince Zuko from Avatar could be considered a hero because he does become good.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take that. Yeah, Avatar was a fantastic program on Nickelodeon.
Like the blue people?
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No, not the blue people. That's James Cameron. That's James Craig.
That's James Cameron.
Whatever. James Craig directed the Avatars, and it was a terrible movie. I give it no bags of popcorn.
It wasn't that bad.
I didn't see it. I saw the trailer, and I was like, this looks dumb. This does not look like Avatar: The Last Airbender. I will not be seeing it. That's exactly what I thought when I saw the title, and I was like, this isn't about Avatar The Last Airbender or small icons that are your display picture on the internet, then I am not interested.
So how do you feel about them hooking their ponytails up to the tail of the bird? Isn't that
What? The pony? What?
In the Blue People movie,
The Blue Man Group is not in this movie. This is false advertisement. If you're listening to this, know that the Blue Man Group does not appear in James Craig's avatars. It is false advertising.
It's actually Disney avatars now. They bought Avatar.
You can't say that. You can't. I'm going to have to cut that out because you're not allowed to say that on the internet. You just said the D word on the internet. I'm going to have to cut that out.
it's just like they own George Lucas and but Star Wars is forever George Lucas.
George Lucas is forever. George Lucas the prequels were okay. Thanks for that. I have another Lori almost dropped her cell phone over here. Well, you know what? That brings us to our next topic. It really does. And that's cell phone etiquette. I really want to talk about this. This is something that's been on my mind for a while. Cell phone etiquette.
What does that mean?
Cell phone etiquette means this is like where I just have a problem with people on FaceTime and or speakerphone just holding the phone out from their face talking in public. It annoys the shit out of me. Like, we'll just talk on the phone. You're already in public. Like, just why do I have to hear the other person?
I'm saying you're walking around with the phone like 2 inches from your face, but it's on speakerphone. Like, you're already holding it up to your face. Just talk on it like a regular phone. What are you even doing?
I have no idea what they're doing. That's the problem I have with it. Nate, do you do this? So this thing I speak of?
No, because I don't like talking on the phone, really.
You just use text message?
No, I don't like my phone, really.
You just watch videos on your phone, so you don't even use it as a phone. Even though I texted you on it earlier and you responded and you're like, yeah, I'll come over, record a podcast, you know.
That wasn't me. That was another Nate.
It was not Nate. I was texting ravioli no sauce. That's why it appeared on the...
Also, another thing about phone etiquette, put your phone down if you're going through the grocery line or ordering something from a restaurant. Stop talking for 5 seconds so that you can talk to your waiter or talk to your cashier, because if something goes wrong on your end, it's not my fault because you're on the phone the whole time.
Very passionate, and I agree. I would have to agree that going through the line at a grocery store and talking on the phone is very rude. It is very rude, and they put through the shoulder thing where they stick their shoulder up, and they put their phone in between their shoulder and their ear, and they're like, yeah.
No, because nowadays it's the earpods. Those are the things that they use now to talk with.
Yeah, well, the AirPods they come in handy though. I feel like they come in handy if you're working a job where you walk around all the time and maybe you're by yourself. That seems like it would come in handy, but talking on the phone with them in public, walking through the grocery store, that just seems unnecessary. That seems like something that doesn't need to be done.
I gotta say, I do own a pair, and they are very comfortable.
You own a pair of AirPods?
Yes, I spent the $160 on them to wear them, and they're great.
That is expensive. That's expensive for AirPods. Well, yeah, I just wanted to get that. I wanted to clear the air on the cell phone etiquette thing, you know. I mean, I just see people doing it, especially while driving in their car. They'll be driving they'll be driving in their car, and they're you could just set the phone down. They're already on speaker, but they're still holding it an inch away from their face. So you get this nice shot of their nostril, and it's just, I don't understand. What's going on with this thing where you have to hold the phone like that all the time?
The worst one is when they hook it up to their Bluetooth to their radio, and you're parked next to them, and they get in their car, and all you hear is hello, really loud. And you look around, and then next thing you know is they're talking through their radio.
It's why is it so loud? I can hear you from outside of the car. Other person on the phone, I can hear them. It's insane.
I wouldn't know what to do in that situation. I would just be is somebody talking to me?
What's the point of FaceTime if you're not even showing your face? The amount of people that come through the line and they're on FaceTime, but neither, I can see on the person's screen, and the person on the other side isn't even on the screen either. And I'm both of y'all are not even on screen. Why aren't you just like on the phone?
Exactly. That's my point. If you're just talking on speakerphone, just talk on the phone. Just put the phone up to your ear and talk on the phone.
All I'm asking is for you to just set the phone down for 10 seconds, finish your transaction, and then you can get back to your call.
We're definitely against this phone thing, aren't we?
Speaking of phones, did you talk to Lori about the whole Survivor review show? I just want to bring that back up because I haven't forgot about it.
God, I know you haven't forgot about it. We'll see if it happens. We've already got 2 programs running on this YouTube channel, I think. So I mean, maybe a third. The third wouldn't be too bad. We'll think about it. We got it. It's not greenlit yet, but we got it on the docket here.
All right, sounds great. I can't wait.
I know you're really excited to review the 39th season of Survivor, but we will get to it at some point. Cowboy Nate, because we're trying to get the numbers up here on YouTube. We're trying to do what we can to get our subscribers. I'm telling the cashier at Food Lion to subscribe. I'm telling, the waiter at Waffle House to subscribe. I'm telling, my friends and my family. That's what everybody should be doing. If they're listening to this and they think it's interesting, they're watching it, they're looking at the screen, they're like, oh, the pictures are funny, the stuff is funny, the characters, Cowboy Nate, he's okay. They like the stuff that they see and hear from SlipperHouseExtraExtra on the House Assembly podcast. And the YouTube numbers, they're just hard to come by these days, and I think it's because we don't understand video games. And video games are something I don't really understand them. And Nate, you're a Minecraft man, and you've been Minecrafting lots of things. You've been going down there in the rocks. I used to play RuneScape. I used to get down in there, and I used to mine some ores. I used to go to Lum and mine some ores, and then I'd kill some goblin, get some goblin mail, and then I'd maybe set a fire and cook some burnt steak. That was always my favorite meal to eat, was the burnt steak. You know about Minecraft. What is Minecraft?
So it's come back. It was down for several years, but now all these YouTubers are coming back with it, and it's a great game. Me and Dirt Speedman actually started a server on PlayStation, but really all it is it's all blocks, and you get to survive just like RuneScape, making burnt meat and fires and getting nice and dirty in the rocks.
You can make burnt meat in this game? Now it's got my attention.
Yeah, it's if you want it to be, it could be whatever you want it to be. But there's rotten flesh, so that's kind of close to burnt meat, I guess.
There's rotting flesh. You don't get burnt meat. So if you cook something and it goes wrong, it turns into rotting flesh?
No, because it's only one temperature. So it goes from raw to cooked, and that's it. You get the rotten flesh from zombies, but you can also eat it too.
Okay, see, you threw me off with the zombies. I'm not liking it now. So it's all like blocky. Everything looks like a block, right?
Yes, all blocks.
What is the appeal of the block? I don't understand.
It's just a nice cube, different colors, different textures.
Can I get that again? Let me hear that first part of that sentence one more time.
A nice cube.
That's what I like. That's what I like to hear. I think I got everything I need to know about Minecraft, and I think if I came across it, I'd give it a shot. Maybe play around with it, but I don't know. It's just not video games. Just aren't my thing. Lori's been into Sims lately. She's been playing a lot of Sims. She's been building a lot of cool looking stuff on there. A lot of people have been downloading it on the online store there.
On the Sims gallery. It's Swiss Roll Nation on the Sims gallery. But anyways, on Sims, I just build. That's what I'm saying. Like, all you do in Minecraft is build, but it's just blocks. I'm saying, like, why don't you just build in Sims, like, where it looks like actual houses and stuff?
No, I just want to kill everyone in Sims. That's all.
See, I don't actually play the game Sims. I just build stuff. And I create Sims. Like I have a Dirt Speedman sim, and I'm actually he's one of the few Sims that I'm actually playing. He's going down the criminal path.
That sounds like a path Dirt Speedman would go down, a criminal path.
Yeah, just before the show, I had him cooking up some food. He went down to the old plaza that I built. It's like a shopping center, and he played some guitar and made some money, and then he went off to work to go be a criminal.
Wow, Dirt is really doing it. These photos you've got of Dirt are fantastic. I think there's one of Dirt here, and he's cooking. Yeah, he's cooking up something. He's wearing a nice skull t-shirt.
He's in his pajamas. He's cooking up a BLT. In this next photo, we have him eating the BLT.
Oh my, oh.
A nude Dirt Speedman eating a BLT.
Yes, you've heard it here first, and you're going to see it here first. The first Dirt Speedman nude.
Wow. This is, TMZ is going to be on the line here in a second.
And then the next one is just like a nice little candid shot of him walking down the old sidewalk.
Oh yeah, that looks like Dirt Speedman. It does. It looks like Dirt. I like him just walking down the sidewalk, looking like he's in a early '90s rock band.
Looks like he's about to go to a big fast burger or somewhere to go get a nice juicy Swiss and mushroom burger. I don't know.
A big fast burger. Dirt's gonna go get a big fast burger, y'all. Big fast burger. That's big fast burger Dirt Speedman right there. You heard it here first. This is the only place in the world where you can get the first ever nudes of Dirt Speedman. You can possibly see the first ever Cowboy Nate Survivor review show. The first place, where you're going to get, top quality advice on how to talk on a cell phone. That's for one. And you're going to get just good advice here.
Yep, and we go over like meats, different type of meats, like burgers. Like last week we did the whole burger. We show you what to eat.
Meats? You're talking about meats? This is the second time tonight. Good Lord, Cowboy. He needs to be cut off. How many has he had?
He's had 4 meats.